Shedeur Sanders helps organize community event after East Cleveland fire. Shedeur Sanders is doing his part to ingratiate himself with his new neighbors. Sanders, the Cleveland Browns' fifth-round rookie quarterback, helped organize and hosted a community event in East Cleveland on Wednesday, according to ESPN. One of the main goals of the event was to bring together the community after an explosion and fire at an apartment complex in late June killed one man and destroyed more than 40 units. The Garden Valley Fun Fest included free food from food trucks, free haircuts, games, and other activities. Sanders, along with Browns defensive tackle Mike Hall Jr., reportedly took pictures and chatted with fans for hours before putting together an impromptu game of football with kids. From NFL plays to college sports scores, all the top sports news you need to know every day. Shedeur Sanders. Shane Gillis roasts Colorado QB over jersey number retirement during Yes BYS. I just wanted a day for everybody to get out here and have some type of enjoyment, excitement, bring just the family atmosphere back, Sanders said, according to News 5 Cleveland. The Browns selected Sanders in the fifth round of the 2025 NFL Draft in late April. He said on his introductory press conference call shortly after the Browns drafted him that, "I'll be more involved in the community." He's making good on that promise before he has even played a snap. Sanders is expected to battle for the Browns' starting quarterback job throughout training camp and the preseason. He's one of 5 quarterbacks Cleveland has on its roster, along with veterans Joe Flacco, Deshaun Watson, and Kenny Pickett, plus fellow rookie and 2025 third-round pick Dylan Gabriel. The Browns' rookies are due to report to training camp Friday, with veterans to follow suit on Tuesday, July 22nd. It started in a 3-story apartment complex on Shaw Avenue. Old wiring, they said. No one was killed, thank God. But 17 families lost everything. The sky had barely cleared of smoke when the images hit social media. Children in pajamas, mothers wrapped in Red Cross blankets, fathers digging through ash for anything they could save. Most of Cleveland watched in shock. Shedeur Sanders felt something else. Responsibility. "Coach," he said the next morning, walking into Kevin Stefanski's office still in his hoodie and slides. "I need to do something. Not just tweets and prayers. Something real." Stefanski didn't flinch. "What do you have in mind?" "A community event. Donations. Food. Supplies. Clothes. I want to go out there myself." Stefanski leaned back, studying the young quarterback not as a player but as a man. "It's a bye weekend. You really want to spend it working a relief tent?" Shedeur nodded. "I play football for a living, but I live to help people." The next 72 hours were a blur. He linked with community leaders, pastors, nonprofits, and even high school coaches from Glenville and Shaw. What started as a relief drive in his mind turned into something bigger, a full community event at Forest Hill Park. Flyers were printed overnight. The Browns' PR team offered a tent. Local restaurants agreed to donate meals. Athletes volunteered. His own teammates brought boxes of cleats, socks, Browns gear. Flacco showed up with 2 bags of coats. Even Coach Prime, back in Colorado, posted the flyer to his millions of followers. "Proud of my son. Quarterbacking life the right way." By Saturday morning, East Cleveland was buzzing. Cars lined up 2 blocks long. Kids wore Browns jerseys, hoping to see their new quarterback up close. Volunteers carried boxes of diapers and water bottles. Smoke from a dozen food trucks curled in the air. Shedeur stood at the front, wearing a brown hoodie that simply read, "For the people." He had been up since 5:31 a.m., a ritual he never broke, no matter where he was. He greeted every family, carried boxes to trunks, posed for pictures when asked, but waved cameras away when it came time to sit with a grandmother who had lost her home. One little boy, maybe 8 years old, walked up to him with wide eyes. "You're the Browns QB?" Shedeur knelt to his level. "Trying to be. But today I'm just Shedeur. Did you bring snacks?" He laughed. "I brought the whole city." The event lasted all day. Music played. Haircuts were given. Nurses offered health screenings. Families picked up essentials, shared hugs, and, for the first time in days, smiled again. And through it all, Shedeur never left. Not when it rained briefly around noon. Not when his phone buzzed with practice film. Not even when the mayor asked if he needed a break. "No breaks," Shedeur said. They didn't get one when that fire hit. By sunset, the park was quieter. The food was mostly gone. The tables were emptying. But a sense of hope had returned to a neighborhood used to being forgotten. A woman approached Shedeur as he packed boxes into a truck. You're Dion's son, right? Yes, ma'am. He raised you right. Shedeur smiled. He taught me to show up. But Cleveland? Cleveland's showing me what community looks like. The story made every news outlet in the state by Monday. Not because a pro athlete had given away supplies, but because he had stayed, listened, connected, and because he hadn't done it for attention. He'd done it because someone had to. Reporters asked Stefanski about it in the next presser. Your quarterback turned Forest Hill Park into a relief hub, one said. Were you surprised? Stefanski shook his head. No. He leads in the huddle. He leads off the field. That's just who Shedeur is.